Welcome everyone to the third episode of the Hivecast, the Utah Smash podcast. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and holiday season. I enjoyed my Christmas. I got a Switch, which is of course very exciting for me. And I hope you guys all got what you wanted as well. So today we have a lot of stuff to talk about, like BestNess retiring, quote unquote for right now, and the like. So stick around, and I hope you enjoy. So starting off here, we have BestNess retiring, or as so far he's said. It started off with a tweet. He said that Congo Song was going to be his last event, and of course it caused a giant uproar because he's the #1 in the state, and arguably the best NES in the world, and a future PGR player. So it definitely drew a lot of attention. But later on, he said that someone he cares about a lot convinced him to go to Genesis 7. So it's going to be a proper goodbye for him. However, he's still going to locals and everything. I don't know if he's still going to go to locals after Genesis 7, but right now he's of course still #1 in Utah. So you can still see him at events, weeklies around the state. But I think that it definitely, he says it's going to be some very hype gameplay from Ness, his Ness, obviously. And it's going to be very exciting. He's going to go for clip moves, like very cool combos and stuff like that. So definitely he's gonna try and end it off with a bang. So definitely watch out for him. I think that if he does well enough, he might still stay, because I think people want him to stay. I'll see why anyone wouldn't want him to stay. But if he does, it will definitely cause a major uproar in the Utah scene, especially because Pixel, #2 in the state, also known as El Nino, is going on a mission very soon. So the PR is all up in the air after this season. Speaking of the new season, the winter season for 2019 has just ended, and the whole 2019 season in general for Utah Smash Ultimate. Obviously, I'm going to read the rankings. It ended last Friday with Rito, a weekly that I go to, and it was a pretty good season. Originally, people thought it was a bit of a sleeper season to be included, but I think there was definitely a lot of good competition here. So, first place is obviously BestNess, second place is Pixel, third place is Valor, fourth is BBW, fifth is Krieg, sixth is Mint, seventh is Temporary Plan, eighth is Nintendo, ninth is Tiberius, 10th is Frozen. Honorable mentions is Kofu and Fusion right now. Obviously, Yep will be streaming the whole PR planning and the final PR settings on his Twitch account, which I will link in the description below. I don't know when that is, but definitely make sure that you can catch it and see the whole PR committee decide what the final PR for the season will be. However, just because the season has ended doesn't mean that there's not going to be tournaments for the rest of the year. There's going to be still a Claw Arena and a Land King at the end of the year, so if you'd like to get a tournament or two off-season tournaments under your belt just for some practice or because you're like competing or something, that definitely say go ahead and go to them. I think they'll be less stacked, less people will go because it's off-season, so maybe your chances will be better at winning. Starting off in the new year, we have a new high school showdown on January 2nd. So for all high schoolers, there will be another tournament. There obviously was not one on December 26th because of Christmas, but there will also be a corporate clash that Saturday as well. So if you're attending either of those, you're just representing your company or you're representing your high school, then just a quick reminder that both of those tournaments will be that week. In other Slopes Arcade news, Silicon Slopes has gotten 2 new commentators for the finals at the end of January, TG Vish and TSM Korean. Korean is a coach for Lieutenant Tweak in Smash Ultimate, and Vish is a commentator for Thunder Gaming. And for the finals, they also got 1 new competitor for the Invitational, Rogue Light. Obviously, Light is the best Foxman in the world, and was I don't know which number, but he was top 10 in the PGR last year. So definitely there's going to be some exciting competition for the whole Invitational. Obviously, I think MK Leo is going to win, because he wins like everything, but I think definitely Light and Nero and everyone else that's going will definitely give him some good competition. For anyone who's interested in going on any tournaments during Sundays, obviously we don't have a lot of tournaments on Sundays just because, but there are people who would like to go. Game Haven down in Sandy will be hosting weeklies now every Sunday, so definitely, if you're interested in that, it'll be a $5 entry, and they'll have cash prizes, and it's just gonna be like singles and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, then I would recommend going. In Melee news, a few weeks ago, I was talking about GT Express. I said it was going to be like the big Melee tournament of December for Utah, and unsurprisingly, OKP won number 2 on the Utah Melee PR. So I'm not very surprised. I think he did a good job. Obviously, kind of contested, maybe the second best Pikachu player in the world besides Axe, of course. But good job to him for winning. If you'd like to go to a Melee tournament but you're not sure where or when, because there's not a lot of Utah Melee scene, or definitely not compared to Utah Smash Ultimate, then I would recommend going to the Land King Weeklies. They're every Thursday, and I've heard they get around 20 people. So if you like to test your skills and test your strength at Melee, I would suggest going there. And in Project M news, Project M is getting hyped up more. A lot of people are saying that they'd like to attend a Project M event, but there's no Project M events, so let's all get together. Let's host some more Project M events, because I think they'd actually do quite well, because Project M is pretty sick, but there's just no events run for them, so I'm going to try to do my best to hold an event next month in January, and if so, I'd like to see you all there. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any tips for me, then please just DM me in the Facebook group, or post it, or leave a comment in the comment section down below. As the third episode of the Hivecast, so obviously it's a very new series, very new podcast of sorts. It's not technically really a podcast, it's just not very long, but I would like to consider it that. So if you do enjoy, please like and subscribe, and if you are just want to go the extra mile, then I would suggest joining my Patreon for the Hivecast. That would help support it. It's as low as $1 a month. Sorry, I was a little bit sick. I still am, but not as bad as last week. I hope you enjoyed it, or 2 weeks ago. I hope you enjoyed that episode with the special guest star Zerg. Next week, I might have another special guest star. If anyone here in the Utah Smash scene, be it Smash Ultimate, Smash 4, Brawl, Melee, PM, or 64, any of them, then just DM me on Facebook or in the YouTube comment section down below, just if you want to be on. So we might have another special guest star next time, and if he happens to be there, then I hope you'll be able to watch it and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.